Today is September 27th, and as usual, I'll be taking a look at the new items on Halo Infinite store and determining whether or not they're worth your money. So how's it going, Magpies? I'm Magpie Leon, and let's jump straight in. Of course, before we talk about what's on the shop, I need to cover this week's ultimate reward. Players can earn themselves the Unremembered Defiance armor coating for the Entrenched core. This week, Entrenched is back, which means the ultimate reward and the shop is themed around the event. This is a decent coating and a decent reward, so if you like using this core or want the coating ready for when cross-core coatings come out, then I'd definitely go for this one. Also, if you haven't already finished your event pass, it'll be pretty easy to do because you'll be doing the challenges for the event regardless. Anyway, as I said, the shop this week is themed around the Entrenched event, and as it usually is for when the event is out, it sucks. Leadbelcher is back, it costs 1,700 credits and is not worth this much. Players can get the Leadbelcher helmet, which looks like a World War II styled version of EOD. It is a nice helmet. You also get the Spelunker light helmet attachment for it, the Hazard Zone armor coating, which is nice, the 20th legendary utility piece, the knee shovel knee pads, the Grognard's shoulder pads, which are pretty beefy. You also get the Cloud Jumper legendary chest piece, the Citron Wind visor, and then you get the Ridgeback Cantonment Patrol nameplate. You also get this as an emblem for your vehicle's weapons and armor. The stuff available in this bundle isn't bad, but when you compare what you get here in terms of quantity compared to other bundles, this is not worth this much money. It also doesn't help that there isn't exactly loads of options for Entrenched. You obviously do get a decent variety for free in the event pass, but most of the stuff that is released for this core has been on the shop, and it's never priced fairly either. Also returning this week we have Point Bombardment. This one gives you 12 items. You get the Point Bombardment coating for the Eaglestrike core. I don't necessarily like this one, but it is one of the more unique coatings in the game, and the inspiration to that sort of similar pattern from World War I is very clear. You also get the same coating for every single vehicle. You get it for the Warthog, the Rocket Hog, the Razorback, the Mongoose, the Gungoose, the Scorpion, the Wasp, and yeah, that's all of them. As well, you also get the Fireteam Apex nameplate, vehicle emblem, armor emblem, and weapon emblem, which is actually a really cool looking emblem. For 700, this bundle isn't terrible. There is definitely much better options in terms of value. I mean, Cambion, although I still think 700 was overpriced for that, that is an actual helmet for 700, whereas this just is one coating. But I mean, in comparison to most of the other Entrenched bundles, this is one of the better ones. The new bundles this week aren't anything special. There's the Mechanized Support Rare Bundle, which gives you the Phantom Mongoose armor emblem, nameplate, vehicle emblem, weapon emblem, and then you also get the Razorback's nameplate, armor emblem, vehicle emblem, weapon emblem. For 100 credits, it's not bad. There's nothing bad about it. It is very cheap and gives you some okay-ish emblems. It's just nothing special. There's nothing here to talk about. And then the final bundle this week is the Halite Storm Bundle. This gives you the Halite Storm armor coating for the Entrenched core, which actually looks really nice. It's using these sort of oceanic colours, and I'm a big fan of how it looks. You also get the same coating for the Bulldog and Sidekick, and it looks really nice on both of these too. For 500, I do feel like that's a little bit of a push. Not a bad price point, but I do think 300 to 400 would be better, considering it is essentially just one coating. You don't get it on all your weapons, and you do only get it on one armor core. Anyway, that's everything on this week's shop. It's another disappointing week, but I never expect anything good to exist with the Entrenched event. I mean, the Fracture event Season 1, the shop always sucked as well, and this hasn't been any better. More so on a pricing perspective, it really feels like 343 try their best to weaponize FOMO when the Fracture events are on, because you know this stuff is only going to be available during the Fracture event. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here. I really do appreciate it, and it really does help the channel out. Cheers for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.